Thought I'd do a quick video on the Yeti today. We've had some things come up, some different things done to it, so I thought I'd just show you because I did some research looking for some of the things I had done and couldn't really find anything online or anything. Thought I would just show you guys what I've done in case you were looking to change some things on a high gloss frame. So I took the bike to my buddies at Arbutus, to Alistair and Johnny, to do the frame bearings, which I do every spring. Johnny gave me a call back a couple hours later and he said, "Todd, your rear triangle's cracked." Which is funny because I don't know if you've watched any of the other videos on the channel, you'll have heard me talk about how hypersensitive I am to sounds and feels on my bike. Real unimagined. They're not always there. But I had mentioned kind of later in the season how my rear end felt flexier and a little more loose than it normally does. And the Yeti, the SB150 rear end is pretty flexy as it is, especially for me being a big dude, you know, over 200 pounds. So it's, you know, I wasn't overly concerned, but apparently I didn't check it out very thoroughly because it was cracked. Yeti was amazing. Arbutus was amazing. I didn't even end up having to talk to anybody. Yeti is in Colorado, if you didn't know. It was on the front triangle, assembled and ready to go within a week. So pretty unbelievable. Thank goodness for lifetime frame warranties, which I don't think I would buy a bike without now because I have broken every frame, I think, that I've had. With the rear triangle put on, I was going to have it wrapped. I get my frames ride wrapped here in Whistler, another local company that you love to support. For those of you that don't know, the kind of iconic Yeti blue that their bikes come in is a super high gloss finish. Shiny. It's really, really high gloss. So I kind of was thinking of toning it down a bit. So I thought maybe I'll try and put a matte ride wrap on a high gloss frame. So anyways, we went for it and I love it. It looks unbelievable. So that was one of the things. I couldn't really find anywhere to check out pictures of it. Getting the guys at Ride Wrap to do it, it's not cheap. So you want to make sure that it's going to look okay. You don't want to have something wrapped you've paid hundreds of dollars for and then hate the finish on. So I just thought I would show you guys what it looks like in case you're thinking of wrapping a high gloss frame in a matte finish and just looking to change up the appearance of your bike. So I'm having a hard time filming it and showing you guys exactly what it looks like to get the contrast between the gloss and the matte finish. And you'll notice some other things that have changed on there that we're going to do another video on. Some really cool shiny looking bits on there. And the bike, unfortunately, I would reshoot the footage of the bike today because I've already shot it, but the bike is back at Arbutus because I'm getting some new levers put on there, so I'll show you that when we talk about the other bits. I forgot to add in that little spiel how good the bike looked under the old wrap. So the old wrap was pretty beat up. There were lots of scratches on it, dings and marks. I've never fully tomahawked the bike through a rock garden or anything. I've just kind of laid it down and fallen and slid out and stuff. So it hasn't had any massive, huge, sharp impacts to the carbon or anything. But it looked pretty much brand new under the wrap. So it's amazing how much of that everyday wear and tear and the scratches and the surface scratches and stuff actually just stick to the wrap, and it really does its job. Like if you're going to sell your bike and you peel the ride wrap off, do you leave it on? Do you peel it off? Whatever you choose to do, mine looked amazing underneath, and mine's had a 2019? It's had like 3 summers of big heavy dudes smashing it in Whistler. I obsessively take care of my bikes, so you know there's that. I don't beat on them and kind of careful where I put it. It's not falling over or anything like that. And this is coming from a guy who just paid, you know, you're paying hundreds of dollars to have it wrapped. I don't have any affiliation with them, but it looked amazing underneath. So just as an FYI, it does the job. Thanks for tuning in, and we will check you in the next one.